So we got braces in Mexico.
Tiene un huequito acá y abajo y otra.
Are braces in the family?
None of my siblings and I have officially needed braces, but,
Well,
but we have crooked teeth that would look better with braces. Whereas you have a medical need for braces.
Medical?
Like you have to have braces. So it's not just for pretty straight teeth. It is because your teeth will not come in effectively if we don't do braces. But you feel good about it?
Yeah. Do some people get braces just for a pretty smile?
Oh yeah, lots of people. Lots and lots of people get braces just to have a pretty smile. It's a thing.
Will I get a pretty smile?
You should, because you're getting braces, so it'll also give you a pretty smile, even though that's not the purpose of it.
Will it hurt?
I've never had braces, I don't know. I think tightening it hurts. So I don't know if initially putting it on hurts, but the tightening, I believe, is, I don't know if it hurts, but it's uncomfortable because it's like forcing your teeth to move. So I'm assuming the first time they put it on, they also tighten it. And so then it would be uncomfortable. But I don't know how long it's uncomfortable. Maybe a short time before your teeth adjust to being moved, and then it won't hurt anymore. We'll find out, huh? Okay, so we're gonna do the math on braces, okay? Alex has to end up doing 2 phases. So phase 1 is gonna be the spacers for, we think, 3 months. And then for the rest of the year, he's gonna have braces just in the front. I believe it'll be with the spacers. I'm not 100% on that. And then after all of his molars come in, then he'll do phase 2. And the prediction is basically as soon as he's done with phase 1, he'll go straight into phase 2. So in the US, we had him, he went to an orthodontist, and I got a quote for how much it would cost him. Phase 1 without insurance would be more than $2,000. I forget the exact dollar amount, but more than $2,000 for just phase 1. Phase 2 was gonna be more than $3,000. I think it was almost $4,000. I kind of wish I kept the paperwork, but either way, it was gonna be a pretty penny. So yes. And that was in Illinois that we got the quote from, all right? So that's US. We come here, and let me tell you what we paid. I got my notes. So this is just phase 1. I'll tell you what the prediction is for phase 2. I'm sure I'll do a video for phase 2 when we get there. But the initial consult, I paid 500 pesos for, which is approximately 27. It's a little less than $27. Then I had to get x-rays for him. We had to go to a different office for the x-rays. That cost 600 pesos, which is a little less than. Now for the braces itself. Now I'm calling it braces, so we're talking about the spacers plus the phase 1 braces just in the front. Those 2 combined, we paid 5,000 pesos. That is approximately 260 bucks. Like literally when she told me that it was gonna cost 5,000 pesos, she didn't say 5,000, she just said, it's gonna cost 5,000. And I was like, how much? Because $5,000 felt way too expensive, but 5,000 pesos felt way inexpensive. Does that make sense? So I made her repeat it multiple times. I made her explain to me exactly when it was the next time I'm gonna have to pay. It's ridiculous. So 5,000 pesos for the spacers and the braces. Now this does not include tightening, and I'm not sure how often we have to tighten, but I believe we're gonna call it every 6 weeks, 1 month to 6 weeks. So if we do it every 6 weeks, that's 9 times in a year. Again, we're assuming, right, how long it'll take. So 9 tightenings times 500 pesos is another $235-ish. So it'll be a total, everything together for phase 1 is gonna be a whopping $560. That's for the x-ray, that's for the console, that's for like all of it together, $560 US. Like, whew. So you'll see a video, you'll see some videos with me wearing braces fairly soon because, yeah, at that price, why wouldn't I do it? I can't even imagine. So yes, phase 1. Now phase 2, which is gonna be a full set of braces. Let me backtrack. For phase 1, she only offers, I guess, the metal. So right now we have spacers in, and in a couple of months, 3 months, we should be putting in the regular braces for just the front of the teeth. Those are gonna be metal, traditional kind of style, okay? For phase 2, we have a choice. We can do the metal, which is the cheapest. The metal is gonna cost another 5,000 pesos plus 500 pesos for each tightening. And again, we're predicting that'll be another year. I imagine I'll have to get new x-rays before that. Again, that's 600 pesos, right? So yeah, so basically for another $560, we're gonna get phase 2. So it's gonna be a total of $1,100 for braces, which is cheaper than phase 1 in the US. Like, when we got the initial quote for braces, we were doing RV life, and I was trying, like I had the hardest time imagining where in the US do I wanna live for an entire year, possibly multiple years, right? Because phase 1, phase 2, just so we can get these braces in, like where? And I could not think of a state in the US that would make me happy living in it for a full year. Like I just couldn't imagine it. So that's why I started thinking of other countries, other locations. We ended up in Mexico, beyond happy, because 1, saving crazy money, not just on braces, but in just life in general. RV life was pretty expensive for us. And just to know the price difference for the braces, like, yes, we're gonna be here a couple of years because it makes no sense how cheap it is. If you have to get braces for your kid, especially if you've got multiple braces and you're able to travel, which I know is not everyone, but if you're able to travel, Mexico, this is where to get braces.
What up?
Yummy, yummy, yummy. Let's hear your voice.
It's like where?
Try to enunciate as best as you can.
It's like super weird.
Because your tongue?
Yeah, it's like hard to move it where I need to. Yeah. Glasses.